Pottery, huh? Yeah, I like pottery. I'm not very good at it, though.
All right, then. I've had some experience in that field, and we'll see what we can do.
I'll tell you what you ought to do. You know, you'd be surprised how many of the women here just don't know how to cope when they get on the outside. I mean, things like where to go for help if they need it, or what their rights are, that sort of thing.
Yes, I found that out.
Yeah, well, I think English and maths, they're fine. But if you could offer the women something that they could really do to help themselves, I think they'd be in it. You know, it's crazy. Mrs. Davidson, she's always talking about rehabilitation. There's no such thing. I'm a prime example of that.
You know what rehabilitation means?
Yeah, putting people on the straight path. Yeah.
That means to restore to former condition.
Well, that's true, isn't it? In come the crims. Out they go. Better crims than ever. Rehabilitation exists after all, eh?
Well, that's why I want the women to learn something. That way they won't have to be the same when they get out.
Looks like you and I agree on the same thing.
Good. There's a start.
Okay. You can count on me.
I'm afraid it might take a little while to set up.
Well, that doesn't matter. I don't think I'm going anywhere for a while.
The sooner I'm set up, the better.
Well, I think it'll make a nice change, huh?
Well, I hope so. It's been nice talking to you, Judy. You've given me some food for thought. Hi.
What are you still doing here?
I like the place so much I can't bear to go home.
No, you should move in.
Ladies only, I believe.
The women wouldn't mind.
I'm not so sure after today.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just feel that they don't trust me.
These women don't have normal feelings. You're going to have to get used to that.
I suppose so. Why are you still here?
I'm on a double shift.
How long's that?
16 hours.
Do you do them often?
At least once a week. We're badly understaffed.
Makes me feel guilty about the few hours that I work here.
Yes, some people are better off than others. Are you teaching tonight?
No. I'm rather unhappy about the state of the library. It's so dull and drab that I thought I'd spend tonight trying to brighten it up a bit.
Well, I could detail some of the women to help you if you like. They've got nothing better to do.
No, don't do that. I wouldn't want them to think they're being forced into anything. Of course, if some of them volunteer, I'd be happy to see them.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, Vera.
In a statement to the House, the Minister
Hey,
for Northern
you know that
Development
money you
said
gave
that
us?
no
Yeah.
significant
Well, we didn't
rain
spend
had
all of
fallen
it.
for
What'd you
18
do
months
with it?
in the
I gave it to
worst
Helen. She's going to open a bank account in your name. There's $800 there.
Oh, beauty, Jude, that means I'm not broke. Because you know Mouse's money disappeared when the cops got her.
Well, honey, I promise you that I will pay you back the rest as soon as I can.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, you two, will you keep it down?
In a morning raid on an inner-city massage parlour, police surprised Bryant and an accomplice, Jock Stewart. Stewart has since been charged with harbouring and aiding an escapee, living off immoral earnings and assaulting a police officer. Bail was refused.
They'll make mincemeat of him in the slouch.
Yeah, good on him, Jude.
Haven't you heard the good news? Justice has finally reached Jock Stewart.
Mr. Andrews is doing some work in the library if any of you wish to help.
I will, Miss Bennett.
Look at Miss Goody Two-Shoes.
That's enough, Smith. Anyone else?
Districts cool and cloudy with showers
Come on,
becoming mainly
Burns.
confined to the coast during the day and fresh to strong westerly winds moderating.
Oh, dear.
General outlook,
Looks
fine
as though she's hit the jackpot, eh?
Don't worry, that won't last long.
Come on. Tell us how you set Jock Stewart up.
Oh, what, again?
Oh, I love to hear all about it.
Well, maybe I ought to write a book, huh? How I Caught Jock Stewart?
I reckon you'd make a fortune.
Really? I don't think anybody'd buy it.
Ah, reinforcements.
Burns was the only volunteer.
Well, it's the quality that counts, not the quantity.
She'll have to stay here until the 9 o'clock bell.
Shall I bring her back myself?
No, an officer will come and get her.
Thank you, Miss Bennett.
Are you sure you don't need any more?
No, Doreen will be fine. We'll get a lot done.
Yeah, I'll work real hard, Miss Bennett.
Why don't you take those pamphlets and spread them out on the table?
Can't I help you?
What, with the poster?
Yeah.
All right, I'll hold the poster and you can do the pins.
Oh, thanks. This is much better than being in the rec room.
Some of these books are in dreadful condition. Look at this old Shakespeare.
We did some Shakespeare with Ken Pierce.
You like Shakespeare?
Oh, yeah.
Lord, Lord, methought what pain it was to drown, what dreadful noise of water in mine ears, what nights of ugly death within mine eyes. Methought I saw 1,000 fearful wrecks, 1,000 men that fishers gnawed upon. Isn't that wonderful stuff?
Yeah.
Wedges of gold, great anchors, heaps of pearl, unestimable stones, unvalued jewels.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines.